Welcome to Science Easy Tech channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about anatomy and physiology previous year question papers. Around 10 question papers have been discussed in this video. These question papers will be useful for Bsc Nursing first year students, and they were taken from Dr. NTR University of Health Sciences. Now the university name has been changed to Dr. YSR University of Health Sciences. Before moving on to the topic, if you are new to Science Easy Tech channel, just take a moment to subscribe our channel and also to press the notification bell icon in order to get connected with our latest updates. Let's move on to the question paper. So the first question paper is November 2019 Anatomy and Physiology question paper. So since the font size is very small, I am reading each and every question. First essay part. Anatomy is for 37 marks and physiology is for 38 marks. So in essay part, out of 2, you have to answer any one question. So the first question is, name the internal organs of female reproductive system and explain uterus. Second question is, name the parts of excretory system. Describe the parts, coverings and relations of left kidney. Next is short notes. They will be asking 5 short notes. Out of that, you have to answer any 3. This is 5 mark questions. Third question is parts and relation of stomach. Fourth question cerebellum. Fifth question nasal cavity. Sixth question thoracic duct. Seventh question femur. Next brief answers. Eighth question, that is 2 marks question. 5 they will be giving. You have to answer all the 5. So 8th question is name the muscles of larynx. 9th question name the branches of aorta. 10th question name the carpal bones. 11th question name the types of cartilages. 12th question difference between the male and female bony pelvis. Next is physiology. So in physiology it is 38 marks part B. Again essay 2 questions. Out of 2 questions you have to answer only 1. So here the 13th question is describe the phases of menstrual cycle. What are the hormonal changes occurring during each phase? 14th question define homeostasis. Describe various mechanisms involved in homeostasis with examples. So out of these 2 questions, answer any one, 13 marks. Okay. So next, write short notes on any 3 of the following. Out of 5 you have to answer any 3. So 5 marks questions this is. 15th question is write the composition and functions of blood. 16th question briefly explain the ionic basis of action potential. 17th question define blood pressure. What are the factors determining it? 18th question define reflex. Trace the reflex arc. 19th question describe the functions of liver. Next is brief answers. 20th question enumerate any 4 functions of placenta. 21st question what is hemodialysis? Give its indications. 22nd question what is anatomical dead space? Give its normal value. 23rd question what is the duration of AV nodal delay? What is its significance? 24th question list the muscle proteins. Next question paper is November 2018. So here again the same thing, only essay, short notes and brief answers. So in essay question they have asked describe the gross anatomy of stomach. Add a note on supply and lymphatic drainage of stomach. 50th question name the parts of excretory system. Describe kidney in detail. Short notes. First question urinary bladder. Second question thoracic duct. Third question femur. Fourth question uterus. Fifth question cerebellum. And in brief answers name the parts of the pancreas. Name 4 muscles of larynx. Name the organs of respiratory system. Difference between large and small intestine. Name the salivary glands. In physiology, what is hemostasis? Mention the 2 pathways of it. Explain any one pathway of hemostasis. Explain the physiology of respiration. Next 5 marks question correction of refractive error, anemia, hypoxia, functions of hypothalamus, reflex arc. Next, brief answers. List the types of contraception, define peptic ulcer, mention any two renal function tests, enumerate the symptoms of hypothyroidism, enlist the functions of ovary. Next is November 2017 anatomy essay question. Describe the liver in detail. Next question, name the parts of urinary system. Describe the kidney in detail. Next, write short notes on any three of the following. So here 5 marks questions: tongue, arc of aorta, femur, spleen, pericardium. Next 2 marks questions: name the parts of brain, name the muscles of respiration, name the 4 branches of abdominal aorta, name the parts of pleura, name parts of small intestine. Next, physiology essay question. Explain the refractive errors of the eye and explain the methods of its correction. Define cardiac output. Mention the factors regulating it. Explain in detail the effect of any one factor. Next, short notes: functions of skin, antibodies, oxygen dissociation curve, reflexes and its type, cardiac cycle. Next, brief answers: enumerate the functions of salivary glands, define deglutition, define counter current mechanism, list the symptoms of dwarfism, what is synapse and its types. Next is June 2017. First, anatomy questions, essay question. Name the parts of respiratory system. Explain lungs in detail. Name the parts of female reproductive system. Explain uterus in detail. Next, 5 marks question. Suprarenal gland, muscles of eyeball and their nerve supply, spinal cord. Name all cranial nerves in order. Next question, thyroid gland. Next, brief answers, that is 2 marks question. Name 4 carpal bones, name parts of fallopian tube, name the layers of the heart, name the parts of urinary system, name the parts of brainstem. Next, physiology essay question. Explain the functions of kidney, explain the actions of insulin. Next is short notes: regulation of heart rate, functions of gastric juice, give the definition and causes of cyanosis, parts of neuron and their function, image formation on the retina. Next, write brief answers on the following: functions of testis, list the functions of cerebellum, actions of ADH, that is antidiuretic hormone, define hemiplegia. Next, B lymphocyte function. Next question paper is November 2016. So in anatomy, first question, write an essay on any one of the following. Name the endocrine glands and explain the structure of thyroid gland. Name the organs of male reproductive system and explain the structure of testes. Next is short notes, 5 marks questions: stomach location and relations, bronchopulmonary segments, uterine tube, thymus, arc of aorta. Next, brief answers: classify the joints, mention the parts of colon, mention the coverings of brain, mention the veins opening into the inferior vena cava, name parts of the brain. Next, moving on to physiology essay question. Define glomerular filtration, explain the factors influencing it, explain the physiological actions of cortisol. Next, short notes, 5 marks question: properties of cardiac muscle, functions of bile, carbon dioxide dissociation curve, give definition and explanation the phases of nerve action potential, hypermetropia and its correction. Next, brief answers: give the definition and normal value of cardiac output, list the functions of saliva, name any 2 features of acromegaly, draw a label diagram of reflex arc, eosinophil, normal count and its function. Next question paper is February 2021 question paper. So here anatomy, enumerate the organs of the respiratory system, explain lungs in detail, name the parts of the central nervous system, describe the cerebrum in detail. Short notes, 5 marks is fallopian tube, thyroid gland, large intestine, eyeball, larynx. 2 marks questions. Name 4 long bones in the human body. Name 4 arteries used to calculate pulse rate. Differences between thick and thin skin. Name the salivary glands. Name 4 muscles of the upper arm. Next, part B, physiology. Define blood pressure. Explain the factors regarding blood pressure in detail. Explain the factors regulating blood pressure in detail. Add a note on hypertension. 14th question. Describe in detail with the help of a diagram the mechanism of skeletal muscle contraction. Next, moving on to short notes. 5 marks questions. 15th question, refractive errors. Next is factors affecting glomerular filtration rate, functions of hypothalamus, neural regulation of respiration, secretion of posterior pituitary gland and its functions. Next is 2 marks, any 2 functions of cell membrane. List down the functions of stomach. Define dead space. Name any 2 contraceptive methods. Enumerate the composition of bile. Next question paper, September 2022 question paper, anatomy. Describe the gross anatomy of thyroid gland under the following headings, that is situation, parts and their relations, blood supply. Next, draw a neat diagram of internal organs of female reproductive system and explain uterus. Next, 5 marks questions, appendix, great saphenous vein, superior lateral surface of cerebrum, testes, ischial tuberosity. Next, brief answers, that is 2 marks. Name the masticatory muscles. Mention the openings in the right atrium of the heart. Name the parts of the small intestine. Name the parts of the urinary system. Mention the differences between thick and thin skin. Next, physiology. Define cardiac essay questions. Define cardiac output and ejection and explain the functions regulating cardiac output. Define blood pressure. Explain the factors regulating blood pressure in detail. Next, write short notes, that is 5 marks questions. Functions of hypothalamus. Describe the functions of liver. Carbon dioxide dissociation curve. Hypoxia. Properties of cardiac muscle. Next, brief answers. Define dead space. List down the functions of CSF. List down the indications of hemodialysis. Name the hormones secreted by pituitary gland. Name any 4 methods of temporary family planning. Next is February 2022 question paper. Anatomy, essay questions. Name the parts of urinary system. Describe kidney in detail. Next, name the parts of the respiratory system. Describe the parts, relations and lobes of lungs in detail. Next, 5 marks questions, parts and relations of stomach, brainstem, right atrium, uterus, cerebellum. Next, 2 marks questions, name the muscles of pharynx, name the endocrine glands, name the carpal bones, differentiate between cardiac and skeletal muscles, name the parts of large intestine. Next, physiology. Explain the refractive errors. Essay question. Explain the refractive errors of the eye and explain the method of correction. Next, explain erythropoiesis with a label diagram. Next, write short notes on any 3 of the following: functions of skin, cardiac cycle, antibodies. Describe the functions of liver. Write the composition of functions of blood. Next, 2 marks questions. What is synapse and its types? Define acromegaly. List the functions of bile. Enumerate any 4 functions of placenta. Define ovulation. Thanks for watching this video. By watching this video, almost 10 previous year question papers have been discussed. So you know what are all the various important questions which have been asked. Separately 5 marks also we have taken and we have compiled and we have posted in our channel. That link also I will be giving in description box, suggested end card and iCard. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel. Again I am telling the font size is very small, but due to that only each and every question I have read and I have shown to you. Thank you friends. Keep supporting to Science Easy Tech channel.